Hey y'all, peace and blessings. Peace, peace, peace. This camera makes me look different. Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome to Goddess Wellness Wednesdays. Yeah, I'm checking out myself because I'm on the computer and it makes me look so much different than on the phone. Oh, and I see that the internet is doing something funny. But can y'all hear? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Peace and blessings. Hey, welcome. So I missed last week, but I'm here today. We're gonna be talking about battling them demons, y'all. Ooh, excuse me. I really hope that this YouTube video comes out good because I see it has me glitching a little bit. I don't look. Let's see. Y'all know I gotta shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. I gotta loosen up a little bit. Ooh, I can't wait to get this adjustment on my neck though. On a serious note, cannot wait to go to the chiropractor because this popping and locking ain't no joke. But how y'all doing? Peace. Thanks for joining in. It's been a little while. I had to recover and rest and reset, but I'm back. Last week was my birthday. Thanks for all the birthday love from all my friends and family and supporters. Y'all are the best. The best, the best, the best. And I just took it easy. I didn't do anything that exciting except eat some pancakes for breakfast and some ice cream in the evening. So, a couple weeks ago, we talked about battling these demons. And I like using this term because I like using the term battling the demons because it's relatable. But basically, what I'm talking about is getting a grip on the negative self-talk and the negative behaviors that we have as women, things that are holding us back. Peace. Is that my friend Janice on here? Miss you, girl. You know I'm out in St. Thomas, so I don't even come to Kingston that often. That's my nail tech, y'all. She the best. So yes, battling these demons. So I came up with this because I'm like, we really do have to tame the demons that we deal with in life. And don't mind me, we still building our house, but this is my little cute backdrop and the wind is blowing. So I might need to just close the door so we can stop doing that. But anyway, we have to tame our demons, hey, so that we can move on and feel at peace in our life. Okay, so every choice that we make today is going to affect us later on down the line. And depending on what type of choice you're making, will determine how peaceful your life is going to be. Okay, so I know a lot of us are dealing with menstrual pain. You got period pain, you're cramping, you having heavy bleeding. Some of us are itching in the vagina. Some of us got some different kind of bumps going on. Some of us have fibroids and breast lumps. Some of us don't like the way our bodies look for one reason or another. We're miserable. We're always frowning. So the list just keeps growing and growing. We're not in stable relationships. We're not living the life that we fully desire for ourselves. All this is related to the choices that we're making and the demons that are riding our backs. Okay, so we go get to the bottom of this. All right. So if y'all can hear me, please drop a heart in the comments if y'all can hear me, because I want to make sure that this message is getting heard. And share, y'all. Don't be selfish. Share the live with somebody that you know is going to need this information. All right, so share, share, share. It's a lot of women, and I'm talking to the ladies. Men, y'all can listen too, but I'm talking to the ladies because you know my expertise is in helping women and making sure that you all have solutions to your problem, and that you know that a lot of what we go through is preventable. All right, you hear the little chicken? She agreeing with me. We got a flock of chickens, y'all, so they be out here cackling and making all types of noise and stuff. But that one sounded like it got pecked. All right. So make sure y'all share, drop a heart in the comments if y'all can hear me, share with somebody you know that can use this information. So I want to start with gaining confidence. All right? So we tend to have a lot of negative self-talk about the shape of our body, our weight, our skin, our hair, etc. The list goes on. The booty, the breasts, uh, the the snatch, getting snatched, snap back. That was what I was looking for. The snap back after having the babies and all this kind of stuff, which is fine. You want to look good. You want to feel good in your body. You're supposed to want these things for yourself. But what we don't want to do is look at ourselves in the mirror and be like, oh, I don't look good, or I'm not going to do X, Y, and Z because my body is not right, or my skin don't look so good, or whatever it is. I don't have the right kind of clothes to do that. Let me tell y'all something. If your spirit is telling you, hey, go try playing mass this year. I'm gonna give y'all that example because I have firsthand experience with this one. Let's go play mass. Okay, I'm gonna put my money aside because I want a cute costume. I want to make sure I have some comfortable shoes to walk in. Right, the whole 9 yards. Now when you go to Carnival in the Caribbean, it's turn up time. Everybody having fun. Um, and sometimes you're wearing some little tiny outfits. So my example for that is I've always been like in the 130 something pound range. I'm 5'5", kind of like a medium sized body, and I've always been like close to 140 pounds. Let's just put it at that. But when I used to look at myself in the mirror, I saw the mommy pouch, I saw the little booty, I saw the little breasts, I saw the scar, because y'all know I got a scar from a car accident on my forehead. I saw that. My hair, because I've always had locks, and I never really used to do my hair for real back before like 2016. Unless I had like a performance or something. Other than that, I used to just put a head tie on, and put on some lip gloss. So I played mass just for the experience. I had no expectation. I'm like, I'm just gonna put this money aside. I'm gonna buy my costume, and my sister and I are gonna have a good old time, right? We just gonna go out there and see what happens. But it was really a healing experience for me because I saw women bigger than me and smaller than me wearing whatever they wanted to wear, and in a they were happy, y'all. Okay, they were very happy, dancing, singing to the songs, drinking their drinks. Okay, walking down the street in the middle of the daytime, getting burnt up. All right, and wasn't nobody looking at the mirror. I mean, of course, when you go to the bathroom, you got to make sure your clothes is back correct. But besides that, nobody was looking at each other crazy. or at least I didn't see any of that. What I saw was pure joy, freedom, and fun. When I was getting my mask costumes or my carnival costumes, one of my dance sisters was like, "Girl, if I had your body, I would be getting that little tiny old tiny bikini." And I'm like, "Tiny bikini? Girl, I'm getting boy shorts and I got the shorts." I'm like, "No, I can't wear that tiny bikini. I'm wearing shorts." Y'all, my confidence level was like, poof. By that time, I had my three babies and I was not feeling good about my body at all. So the lesson in that was one, to just do something, right? Just take that chance on yourself and have that fun experience, have that experience and see what happens. If you didn't like it, okay, fine, don't do it again. If you like it, do it again. The second lesson in that was it don't matter what shape or size or whatever. It's really just how you feel on the inside, okay? It don't matter what your body shape is or size or whatever you're looking at. It matters what you feel on the inside. So what I started to do when I started having these negative self-talk, like, "Ooh, girl, you gotta, your booty looking kind of flat or whatever, your breast looking little." I find a solution for that. All right. So there's breast massage. So if you feel like your breast is looking like they need to get reinflated, regardless if you an A cup or a D or whatever, all them Z cups, okay, get some nice oil, preferably like an avocado oil or something like that, and just start giving yourself some breast massage. All right. Connect with that body part that you're trying to, that you keep thinking about. Get to the action of it. All right. This is one of the biggest demons that we deal with as women is that we have a poor, look, the mosquito trying to bite me. We have a poor sense of body image. Peace. Thanks for the love, y'all. All right. We tend to have a poor sense of body image because we keep comparing ourselves to everything outside of ourselves. All right. The creator made me like this for a reason. The creator made you like that for a reason. There's reasons why everybody's body is different because you have different things that you need to be doing, and whatever, it's yours. Own it. Figure out a way to own it. So, what I've done for myself and what I encourage women to do is get some nice body products, preferably something that's plant based and clean. Get to doing some body massages. So the breast is like one of the most neglected areas. So we're gonna have to start rubbing those breasts. All right. And I think, look, we in Jamaica, y'all. They be loud around here with they loud something. So yes, make sure you get your plant-based oils and do some breast massage. All right. So the breasts are like the most neglected area. We always put on a bra, and the bra is actually killing the blood supply to the breast, because and that can be contributing to why your breasts are sagging or why they're flat and why they don't look like how you want them to look or feel like how you want them to feel. All right. So be careful with these bras, y'all. 90% of the time, I am not wearing a bra. I wear tank tops all the time. And then, especially that I have a little nursing baby, I'm not trying to deal with all these contraptions. All right. And then, if I am wearing a bra, most of my bras do not have an underwire. All right. And I'm really focusing on the breast because this is one of them areas that people do not talk about. All right. I breastfed three babies. And after the third one was when I realized, why didn't somebody tell me what to do with my breasts during and after breastfeeding? All right. What am I supposed to be doing? So, avocado oil is really good for that. You could throw some fenugreek seeds in there. You could drip some lavender essential oil in there. let it marinate, and then just make sure that you're doing some broad strokes to help get that blood flow going. All right, there's a bunch more oils that you can use. Those are just the two that I recommend. Excuse me, because the lavender helps to tighten up that skin. All right, so I hope y'all taking notes, or you could come back and watch the video, and make sure you share this with somebody. Okay. All right. So confidence. So what I like to say is, if your mind is telling you something negative about yourself, then that means that you're supposed to go out and do something to help adjust or correct whatever your mind is suggesting. Because usually it's like your spirit is telling you, you know what, you've been going on with this for a long time and it's actually not optimal. So it's not optimal for women's breasts to be sagging and flat. That is not optimal. The bra is contributing to the problem, and the fact that we not doing the breast massages is the problem. And then we probably not even eating the right foods to go with that, or have the correct mindset. Because remember, this is the area of your heart chakra. This is the area of your heart chakra. So if you have a bunch of bitterness stored in this area, everything is going to everything is going to shut down. All right? So we open it up, we open ourselves up to love, we open ourselves up to forgiveness, we open ourselves up to embracing and accepting this body this time around, okay? And trust me, you're going to see some differences, y'all. All right? Yes. So if your mind is telling you something crazy about yourself, that means you need to go out and do something for yourself to help yourself get over that hump. All right? So if your body is saying, if your mind or your spirit is telling you, girl, that baby pouch don't look so good, it's okay. Time to figure out the best exercises for you. So if you've had children, you need to check if you have a space in between your abdominal muscles. And most of us do. So you lay down, bring your head up a little. So you lay flat on your back, bring your head up a little so your stomach could tense up, and you just feel with the tips of your finger. And you will feel an indentation there. If your belly button is poking out and it never used to poke out before, then you definitely have a separation of those ab muscles. And you cannot do sit ups, you cannot do push ups, all right? You can't do anything that's going to make the pressure inside your abs push out. You have to do breathing exercises, sustained holds, and there's a bunch of information on YouTube now, y'all. I actually have a few videos where I'm doing some of the movements. All right, so if y'all follow me on YouTube, Organic Goddess, the Organic Goddess on YouTube, you'll see that I think I show like 5 different moves that you can do. But along with that, there's a bunch of people that teach how to heal diastasis recti. So you can do some belly banding. All right. So some of y'all getting out of control with these waist trainers. You're only supposed to wear it during your waking hours and just for a short period of time. All right. And then, of course, with the intention of closing that gap in your abdomen. And this is really for the women who have had children. Something else to consider is hormones. If you have some type of hormone imbalances that's contributing to your weight problem, a lot of us think that it's, oh, I'm eating too much. But why are you eating so much? Why? All right. A lot of times we're just like, I'm having too many calories. Oh, I can't eat this food because the calories are high. No, you got to check and see what's going on with your hormones. Do you have an insulin problem? Do you have a cortisol problem? Do you have a leptin and ghrelin problem? And the list keeps going. There's so many different hormones that can change your weight pattern. All right. So it's not common information that it's a hormone problem while you're having weight problem, and it can go in the opposite direction too with being extra skinny. All right. So you can check with your doctor and have some metabolic panels done. All right, and check on your metabolism. Check your thyroid. Sometimes the thyroid problems can make you get big or make you get small, depending on which thyroid problem you have. And you see, I just named like 5 different hormones. All right, so it's not always just the food. Sometimes it's something else going on. Oh, and let's not forget that sometimes when you have a bunch of parasites, when you have a bunch of parasites living in your gut or any other organ in the body, because they find parasites in all types of places, but parasites in the body, trust me, you're gonna be eating some foods and wondering why am I craving fried chicken all the time? Why am I craving pizza all the time? Like I want to crave some fruits. Sometimes it be them parasites too. All right, so y'all got to get on them parasite cleanses or eat some papaya seeds so that you can kill the parasites. All right. So we taking some unexpected approaches to taming these demons. So confidence is really like a big one for us women because we're always in a competition with people. Look, the breeze is blowing. Y'all, I'm coming to y'all live from Jamaica. We at the seaside. A we got a sea view right outside. I was gonna set up outside, but I was moving kind of slow. So next week, I'll be outside next week. But most of the videos y'all see me with at the beach or next to some coconut trees is my yard, and the beach is right there, so you can hear the waves crashing, which is so awesome, and I'm so grateful. The only the only downside to this beach is that the water be rough sometimes, so I can't go there all the time. So yes, we're embracing our body and gaining confidence. So I teach women how to embrace their bodies, gain confidence, release old trauma through hip hop burlesque. All right, so I'm sure y'all have seen. If not, go look at some of my old videos. But I teach a sensual healing dance class called hip hop burlesque. And this is where we break it down, y'all. We go into our breathing, we're doing our breath work, speaking loving affirmations into our womb space, okay, and really raising that feminine energy. And why? Because it's important for the woman body to really raise up that feminine energy and just really embody the divine feminine, okay? A lot of times when we are overpowered or like our masculine energies are a little bit too high, then we have these issues of the womb problems, wearing the wrong type of clothes, eating the wrong type of food, getting into the relationships that don't serve us, cramps, PMS. Like when you're too heavy and you're masculine, it's going to throw off your pH. It's going to throw off your pH. You're going to have cramps and heavy bleeding and all types of stuff. Okay. So I teach women how to tap into that sensuality and raise that divine feminine energy, feel confident because we go across the floor one by one. And I say, look at you in the mirror, girl, queen, goddess. Look at you in the mirror and gaze into your own eyes. All right. Take the time to feel your curves and appreciate where you are right now. Okay. And we do that through dance, guided sensual touch, breath work, affirmations. Oh, and the hip opening stretches. Yes. Because there'd be a lot of stuff stored up in these hips, y'all. And then that contributes to those pains. It contributes to the wound pain, the heavy bleeding, the fibroids, the PCOS, the endometriosis. Like you're not getting enough circulation down there. So it don't always have to be this sex thing. And yes, it's okay. It's nice to be sexual, but sexual with an intention. All right. So giving back to yourself, paying attention to yourself, taking that time to ensure that you have optimal, optimal nurturing from self. All right. So we're not looking for everybody else to be doing for us what we can do for our own selves. Everybody else is supposed to be a bonus. So I like my alone time. I like my alone time. I really appreciate going on dates by myself. Like, y'all, it'd be serious. I dress up for myself, like all types of stuff. And why? Because why not? Sometimes when you do it for others, you set yourself up for a disappointment because you cannot control what everybody else is doing. And they're not always going to be doing what you think they're supposed to do. All right. So don't set yourself up for those disappointments. Take care of yourself. Look the chicken. See? She not waiting for nobody to feed her. She helping herself to the crumbs that might be on my floor. All right, she walked away. So yes, take the time for yourself so that you can feel good about yourself and be at peace. All right. So the main demon that I'm talking about here is the lack of self-confidence demon, the low self-esteem demon. All right, the bad self-talk demon. It's all in one category. Yes, take a pause to pour a libation to myself. That drinking water is pouring a libation. Or honoring myself, making sure that I stay hydrated. All right. All right. So what's another one? The other one I want to talk about, so I kind of just started talking about it, is your sexuality. So this is a big one for women because the way that we learn about our sexuality is usually through our experiences with a partner. Okay. I have rarely ever heard, I think I've only met one person that said that they used to masturbate regularly on their own before they even were with a partner. And I haven't heard of anybody else that had that type of experience. Most of the women's experiences are with a partner, like, oh, I lost my virginity. Excuse me, my first boyfriend, and I lost my virginity. All right. Now, that's a problem, okay? Because we then have the mindset that wind. Hold on, wind. I'm about to say a very important point. We have the mindset that we need somebody outside of ourselves to sexually arouse us and please us. And y'all know the long laundry list of things that sets us up for the unwanted pregnancies, the STDs, the cheating, the cheating boyfriends. I'm just gonna talk about man and woman relationships, just to keep it simple. But I'm not exclusive to that. All right. So the unexpected pregnancies, the STDs, the cheating boyfriend you thought was your boyfriend and is not your boyfriend. Okay. The relationship that you thought was the relationship, but it's not the relationship because he's not there for a relationship. He's just there for the sex. Like, come on, y'all. why are we waiting until we find somebody to say, I'm going to be sexually aroused and be sexually active for myself? Oh, and don't forget, the partner that doesn't bring you to an orgasm. Ooh, how could I forget that one? The partner that ejaculates before you orgasm. Oh my God. The deal breaker, okay? Why are we waiting for the partner to do all these things for us? Um, because we're not being taught this thing. So that's one aspect of the sexuality that I like to talk about and address. The other aspect is that your sexuality is a part of your goddess power. And I know y'all looking at me like, what is that? Peace. Thanks for coming on. So, yes, your goddess power. Remember, sexuality is an energy, it is a vortex, it is an energy source. When you are sexually aroused, you feel jolts of energy coming through your body. All right? You feel energy being released into your surroundings. All right? You can feel, depending on how centered you are in your sexuality, you will determine what you feel. All right? Because women have full body orgasms. Look, it's a long list. Going into the mediumistic trances, they call it, which you can do that in, but one of the main ways is through your sexual energy. And the fact that you're actually alive and perpetuating life is because of that sexual energy. So we disguise this energy with other words and we call it libido. Oh, I have a low libido. Or some people will say your chi. That's like a Taoist or like the Asian way of saying it. Your chi, the kundalini, the libido. And I just get to the point and say it's your sexual energy, okay? Because we speak in English right now. It's your sexual energy, and it's not porn, it's not soft porn, it's not perverted pedophilia and all these kind of things. It's not that. It is the energy that is housed in your body that can awaken your creativity. It can awaken your healing. All right. So you have healing things that happen inside of your body because of your sexual energy. You as women, we can increase our magnetism by the way that we understand and embrace our sexuality. You can reverse your aging process through your understanding of your sexual energy and through raising that energy. Okay, I want y'all to guess my age. All right, guess my age and wait till y'all see me in person. Okay, I still got people thinking I'm a little girl. Hey, princess. Hey, princess. I'm like, yo, I'm a grown woman. Like, it's okay. And I just be like, whatever, they don't know it. So, yes, embracing your sexuality is really important. And this is not to say that you need to be running around and having sex with all these people. Okay, that's part of that demon of it. When you think that it's okay to allow others to experience that sacredness about you without having a proper evaluation process for that person, because then we're taking on energies. Remember, are we are a portal, we're a doorway. Remember, the vagina is inside, so that means that whatever we whoa, this truck crazy, hold on. sorry, y'all. So that means that what, whichever or whoever partner we're taking on, we're inserting energy into our bodies. We're inserting fluid, energy, and essence. All right. And we are incubating the energy into our body. So we have to use some thinking skills here to say, okay, what's my radar telling me? What's my radar telling me about these people? A lot of us are not doing that. I used to be one of them people. Okay. I used to think, oh, he did this for me. Ah, he likes me. Ooh, bad choice. And then in the long run, I'm like, fatigue, no vaginal sensation, low libido, feeling unfulfilled in life, not eating properly, losing weight. My bank account was null and void. Like, look, it's a lot of stuff that was happening. Pain all over my body. No. We have to use some type of discernment with that. And this is a big demon for a lot of us. We're coming from traumatic, dysfunctional households, and we think that uh, the little gang banging boyfriends, we think that the thug boyfriends is the right selection. Yeah, he could have a little thug to him, but he don't have to bring the whole thug. He don't have to bring the whole gang banging to the house, y'all. We don't want baby daddies. We want fathers for our children. All right? We want men to be sitting next to us if that's what you want. All right? You don't want no little boy disguised in a man's body because it's a lot of those. It's a lot of little boys disguised in men's body, and you have to be able to identify that. And how is by protecting your poom poom and saying, I need to see X, Y, and Z before you have access to this sacred space, before you have access to this portal. Because I've spent a lot of time taking care of my vagina, and you don't get to just come and do whatever you think you're going to do to my vagina. You don't get to do that. All right? So that's called value. That's called valuing yourself, having values for yourself, and understanding your self worth. And it really starts with that sexuality and that sexual energy. So, one way that I teach women how to do this is through my Pussy Talk 101 brunch and workshop. All right, we gonna eat some good food. We gonna talk it up. Why? Because we need to verbalize these things. We need to be having conversations. Like, you, as an adult, you're not supposed to be like, oh, my pocketbook. Oh, my BJ. What's another one? Um, I still can't remember what my parents used to be calling my vagina when we were kids because they did not use the word vagina. They used something else. I'm gonna have to ask one of my sisters because I don't remember. I like erased that out of my head. So my kids, they have penis and vagina, and we talk about genitals in that way. All right. And I asked them questions. Are you okay? Are you having any itching? Are you having any burning or anything going on with your vagina? Is everything okay? Are you washing yourself properly? Look, we have educated conversations. Peace. Thanks for joining in. So, just to recap this segment of the conversation is one of the demons that y'all have to address is your sexuality and really embrace it and say, yes, I have this driving force within me. Yes, I get aroused. Yes, I feel wet and juicy. And then also understand that you have to have values and self worth about your vagina. Otherwise, you're going to be sharing with everybody. You're going to have an LV. All right. What Cardi B say? She got LV, she got loose vagina. Don't be mad at me if I can't say it like her. But the point is, you don't need to be doing that. You have to value yourself high. Just to kind of go back to that though, and talking about Cardi B. So y'all know she's from New York. Her family is of Dominican descent. Cardi B wears G strings in her videos, tiny little bikini tops. Um, what else she be wearing? Whatever she's wearing, it looks very provocative. You have to have a level of confidence to be able to do that. Okay, you have to be able to have some type of confidence in yourself, and obviously she has her own personal choices of what she did to her body. That don't have nothing to do with us. All right, that was her solution to the way she want her body to look. Um, but she has values, y'all. She has values, and she has self worth. For a woman to be at the caliber that she is at, she had to put in a lot of time and work. That is a creative endeavor. I know a lot of people have their whatever they want to say about common celebrities and what is this thing called? The Illuminati and selling their soul and all this kind of stuff. Whatever. You still have to be able to be creative to get that many people's attention. Because there's people in that realm of work that think they have the creativity and the attention grabbing qualities, and they don't. Y'all go look at her numbers, okay? Look at her numbers, y'all, and really feel the energy that comes from her work. It's something serious. You have to really be in tune with yourself to be able to do that. Like she talks like how that's how she talk, y'all. All right. And she walk around like she wants to walk around. She is fully embracing herself. I don't see any ounce of low self esteem or low confidence or low sexual energy when it comes to her. All right. And she's very sensual. And I'm just using her as an example because a lot of people see her. So yes, getting into your sexual centeredness is very important. So again, we do the Pussy Talk 101 brunch, and that is specifically designed for us to have these conversations about our sexuality. All right, the wind is misbehaving, and I'm on YouTube with the widescreen. So yes, Pussy Talk 101 is specifically designed for us to have those hard conversations. All right, for us to be able to speak about the pussy, speak about the vagina, speak about our breasts, and go into meditation and breath work and light movement and eat some foods that are actually going to nurture your womb. Okay? So one of the herbs that I like to use is hibiscus. And hibiscus is like a womb food, okay? And there's a lot of herbs for women, all right? Lots and lots and lots, but hibiscus is one of them. And then, of course, like watermelon, cucumbers, all right? So we like to show you the lifestyle of how you could be living to make sure that you're embracing your sexuality. So women coming together with the intention of saying, yes, we're going to be talking about what's going on with our sexuality, figure out things that we can do to make sure that you understand your sexuality. So that was the first thing I was talking about. All right? I'm going to come back to that real quick. But things that you can do to understand your sexuality, that can be through sex toys or crystals like yoni eggs and yoni wands. So you can use sex toys or crystals, yoni eggs or yoni wands. And then setting up your sanctuary, making sure that you have a safe place for you to indulge in taking care of yourself, whether it be breast massage, body massage, yoni massage. Okay. And yoni massage is different than masturbation. All right. Um, Something that I had to do was work out some pelvic pain and groin pain. And I had to do that through my understanding of embracing my sexuality. And I know that don't sound like, I know that sound kind of weird. Like, what were you doing? What did you have to do? But there was a serious block when it came to my groin pain. So after I had my son, something was going on with my legs, and I think it was scar tissue in the groin. So I had to work it out, y'all. But I used my sexual energy to work that pain out. Okay? And that's a conversation for the Pussy Talk brunch. Okay? So let's go back. I like to call these things pleasure principles. All right? So some people think of the pleasure principles as, oh, these are the fun things I like to do. These are my hobbies that make me feel happy and enjoy. I like to include the fact that you need to deliberately pay attention to your sexual energy as part of your pleasure principles. Okay? And this is like a metaphysics term. All right? Pleasure principles is a metaphysics term. But the part that we miss is that you have to pay attention to your sexual energy. And this is not, oh, I'm about to go F down the place. I'm about to go be a bust down. No, it's not about that. It's about what I've been talking about, setting up your space. All right. Finding a tool that works for you. It could be a crystal. So the crystal could be a yoni egg or a yoni wand. So you're either doing Kegels or de-armoring. And then you could get some sex toys or adult toys, as some people like to call it. But you have to have something. You need to make sure that when you set up your sanctuary, you have the different oils that your body is going to need. We talked about the breast massage oils. Um, a simple one you can use for your vagina is coconut oil, extra virgin coconut oil, cold pressed coconut oil. All right, no refined coconut oil. Another oil you could use for your womb, so not necessarily like down on the labia or anything like that, but for your womb, you want to use castor oil. So if you're experiencing like cramps and heavy bleeding and stuff like that, you can put castor oil on your womb to help get rid of that pain. All right, so this is what you're doing in your sanctuary. You're doing things, slowing down, sitting down, and doing things to deliberately and intentionally care for your vagina. All right, we not just, oh, I'm about to go take a quick shower. No, you need to sit down. You need to sit down and rub down, okay, or rub up, rub up yourself. All right, I'm gonna drink some water while this truck goes past. They busy today, y'all. But thanks for the love. Thanks for coming on, y'all. Make sure y'all share this live with somebody who you know needs this information. Okay. I have a public page. Okay, I have a public page. I have public channel. Like none of my stuff is private because I want to share this information with the women. All right. We've suffered long enough. That Adam and Eve story, that's just to keep your head dizzy. All right. That story is not true. Everything women go through is preventable. Everything that we go through as women is preventable. Okay. You do not have to have all that heavy bleeding. You do not have to have all them crazy cramps and breast pain and and fat belly and all this kind. No, you don't have to not have any sensation in your vagina. No, you supposed to be having squirting orgasms. Okay, that's what we supposed to do. You supposed to be having cervical orgasms and breast orgasms and feeling like you about to fly. All right, you supposed to be walking around here like, all right. Yes, thank you for the love, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you. I am so grateful. So yes, let's get to it, y'all. So you have two resources, and I'm gonna just stop my rant here about taming your demons. But y'all got two resources. You have the hip hop burlesque sensual healing, and you have Pussy Talk 101 brunch and sexual healing. Okay? We not out here doing we're not out here doing porn. All right? And look, even them girls in them porno videos had to practice to be able to be squirting like that. All right? Because you got to know what you're doing to be able to do that. They didn't just jump on there one day and was like, oops, oh yeah, I just figured that out just now. No. But at the same time, it doesn't give you the full rundown of how to get to that point. You have to be putting in the work. If your pelvic floor is tense, if your pelvic floor is weak, you're not going to be having a squirting orgasm. Okay, you're going to be in pain when you're having sex with people. Or if you're using a vibrator or a dildo or the yoni wand, you're going to feel some pain points. So that means, okay, what's blocked up in here, y'all? What's going on? What do I have stuck in here? How am I going to move it around? So that's where I come in and teach y'all how to get this energy flowing and move those blockages out. Because it's just a little warning sign. It's just your body saying, hey, hello, pay attention to me. It's your vagina talking to you, okay? All them cramps, all them heavy bleeding and clotting and all this kind of stuff, throwing up when your period's starting, feeling dizzy, headaches, all that. It's just your vagina saying, excuse me, can you just pay attention to me real quick? I need to tell you something. I need to tell you something, okay? So I'm going to give y'all one more little story before I go because I really like how this went for me. So rewind to when I was 13, I started my menstrual cycle. And back then, my family was going through all types of shit, y'all. We were going through all types of shit. And I talked about it the first time I brought up battling your demons. When I tell you I used to be constipated, my breasts were hurting. So when I first started my period, I didn't have all this. Okay? And then all of a sudden, I'm having cramps. I'm having hold on. I was having cramps where it felt like my pelvic was going. It felt like my oh shoot, I'm spitting. It felt like my hips were like pulling apart, constipated, then diarrhea, then I'm bleeding for 5 days, like, and this went on for years, all the way up until all the way up until I was like, shit, I don't even know how old I was that year, but the year 2018, the year 2019, 2018, 2019, all that stuff stopped. No more cramps, no more heavy bleeding, no more breast tenderness, no ovulation pain, none of that. Gone, gone, gone. And mind you, I was doing work, meditation, self pleasuring, setting up my sanctuary, making sure I was doing things that I felt like I need to be doing, eating the foods that I wanted to be eating. Okay. Getting rid of things and people that had nothing to do with my energetic makeup. All right. So it was a serious purge and transformation. One old version of me had to die. And what I realized about that pain that I was experiencing for all them years was that I was so indoctrinated in a masculine way of thinking. And I just say that it was the energy of misogyny because I thought that I was supposed to just, I got to get married and have kids, and the man is supposed to take care of me. And then I'm supposed to just let him do all that. And then I just sit here and do nothing and ignore all my needs and all my wants and all my desires. What the hell? No, wrong idea. If your spirit is telling you that you need to eat some mangoes, go eat the mangoes. Okay. If your spirit is telling you that you need to go to carnival and play mass, go to carnival and play mass. If your spirit is telling you you need to go walk in the woods every week, then you need to go walk in the woods every week. Okay. If your spirit is telling you that you need to go feed the homeless, go feed the homeless. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, you cannot force yourself into a mold of what everybody else thinks you're supposed to be doing, except for what you want to be doing for yourself. So once I let go of that kind of thinking, it was like, I don't care how you feel about what I want to do for myself. I'm just going to do it because it's righteous. It's bringing me peace and joy. I'm not bringing destruction and corruption and whatever else to the space. I'm bringing peace and joy and happiness to my life. And you get the benefit of seeing that. Yes, thank you for the love, y'all. And it's a serious thing. It's serious. That little thought process transformed my life forever. And I'm like, wow, how long have I been holding on to this? And it's been a long time where I thought that I needed a man to bring me to an orgasm. And most of the time, they don't know what the hell is going on. They just trying to they just trying to get their stuff together. All right, don't wait for him. He's supposed to just be the little cherry on top at the end of the day. You are the entire cake. All right, you the whole cake. He just a little cherry on top, and that's not to demean him. That's just to give you the perspective of how you need to be viewing yourself. You need to view yourself as the entire cake. All right, he's not one layer and then you're the other layer. No, you're the whole cake and he's his own cake. Okay. And most of the time the guys know that. Most of the time the guys know that they need to go sit down and masturbate when they feel like they have the urge to have sex. Most of the time they know that. And we don't. Okay, we're scared to touch the vagina. We scared to look at it. Why? He looking at it before you looking at it. How that makes sense, y'all? How your boyfriend looked at your vagina before you looked at it? Come on, y'all. Please tell me how that makes sense. We got to flip this thing back around, okay? So get your little mirror and take a look, all right? Trust me, I was there. I was just as ignorant, trying to be the good girl, even though I have my desires and wants and high energy when it comes to my sexuality and my sensuality. And I'm trying to be the good girl and be cute. Oh, I'm not bad. I'm good. I'm not a hoe. I'm a I'm an angel. Who the hell cares? You need to protect yourself. You have to get to know yourself. You have to understand your self worth and your value. But you can't do that by bouncing around outside and having an LV. Okay? So let's get your Kegels going with your yoni egg. Let's start de-armoring with the yoni wand and get your little vibrator and your rose toy. Okay? So that you can feel it for yourself and figure out what this thing is. And make sure you keep that energy. You got to keep that fire going. Okay? You got to keep that fire going. Otherwise, you're not going to have no money in your bank account. You're going to start aging prematurely cuz you don't have to age, y'all. That's propaganda. You're going to be feeling like shit. You're not going to be in the career or the lifestyle that you truly desire. All right? Right now I have an avocado tree growing right outside. And if y'all know me, me love pear. Me love some pear. Okay? I love avocado. I got sugar cane growing. We got soursop at the front. Y'all know soursop. Now people knowing what soursop is. We got sea moss washing up. Look, it's a lot going on over here in my yard. And why? Because I disconnected and I let go of the people that is not in alignment with the lifestyle that I want for myself. We got chickens, so I don't have to buy eggs at the store. Okay, we have our own chickens. If hubby wants to eat some chicken, he have chicken in our yard. I don't eat chicken, but I eat eggs. Thank you. Let me see. Is this little heart gonna come up? Thank you. So yeah, we just had two plantain bunches back to back, y'all, and them plantains were so good. Aki galore. Dozens and dozens of aki falling at our feet. I, I showed y'all a little piece of me pulling them aki out the tree. It's still some up there too. And these aki trees bear like 3 times a year. We got some coconut trees. They're still young though. What's the other one? Almond trees growing, sweet sap. Jesus, it's a lot of stuff in this yard, y'all. But I wouldn't have it any other way. And then we're working on the smaller stuff, like the short crop. I think that's what you would call it. But like the tomatoes and the bell peppers, onions, we're working on that because this side of the island is dry and you got to make sure you have your water system proper or else your stuff is going to get scorched. So I'm looking at a greenhouse. But the point of me bringing that up is because I've always wanted my own fruits and veggies growing in my yard, and that's what this yard is doing for me. I get to overlook the sea and feel the sea breeze. I can walk outside anytime wearing whatever I want. Don't worry, I'm not going out there naked because there's still people walking around this place that can see me and they don't get to see me so easily. But but we walk around barefoot with shoes, without shoes, okay? The dogs is running around, the chickens running around. We got the little cat and puppies and all these fruits, okay? And we're building our own house. I would not have it any other way. This is like a dream come true. All right, so I don't have no period pain, and I'm living where I want to live in Jamaica. And how that even happened is because I took a chance on myself and reevaluated the value and the self-worth that I had for me. And people who are close to me know that I'm like very selective of who gets to be in my space, who gets to see me. Peace, thank you. Who gets to see me? Like, look, I'm very particular. You don't get to just have access to me so easily because I'm very protective of my space and my body. Now that I have these values and self worth system in place. All right. So I've been there, I've gone through all these things, and now those demons are tamed. They are tamed, y'all. Okay. They watching me from the little what is it, the kennel. They watching me from the kennel that I put them in. All right. But I use them for knowledge and for relatability and understanding because not everybody has a chance to go through go through the experiences that I went through to help me get to this point. So I'm here to assist y'all. I'm here to make sure that y'all know that there's solutions. There's always a solution to your problems. And everything that we go through as women is preventable. Okay? So we can all walk around looking good, feeling good, and smelling good. Okay? Hey, I talked about that a few weeks ago. Actually, it was a few months ago too. All right? Talked about the smelly vagina. It don't have to be like that either. All right, I've gone through all them processes too and figured out what was going on. So y'all could go back and watch that video about why your poom poom is smelling. It's still up, so y'all could go watch the replays. But yeah, make sure y'all go to pinknectar.life. Check out the Pussy Talk brunch information, hip hop burlesque info. The link is in my bio. Don't worry, I'm upgrading so y'all can put put a little number and then I send you the put a keyword and then I send you a link. But we get in there, y'all. I'm growing, I'm learning, and we expanding. So peace and blessings. If y'all have any questions, make sure y'all send me a message. And share, 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 share. All right? So I'm Zen, the organic goddess, and I am a women's wellness coach. And I help women to build their confidence and heal their wounds. Okay? So I help y'all women build your confidence and heal your womb. All right? And we're doing that through holistic self care practices, one on one coaching, um, workshops, and natural body products. Thank you. But I will see y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in. And I really hope that, no, I pray that y'all have a beautiful rest of your day. All right. Peace. Peace and blessings, y'all.